Okay, back again. This is number 4, take 4. I'm gonna go ahead and start out. Big shout out to Brenda, Carl, that my mother-in-law and father-in-law. Big shout out to Doug, he's my brother-in-law. They come down this morning to help clean the house out because we got sheetrock hopefully going up middle of the week. I've got the sheetrock in the house, 4x12 by ½ inch. It's in the house and it's ready to go up. Hopefully I can get a crew in there to hang it, and that's going to be from Classic Colors Painting, Sandro, and to help me get things ready for do the little detail stuff. Not just a little detail, even doing a lot, not just a little detail, but doing the little details and also some of the big stuff that needs to be done. It was Sheldon. Big shout out to Sheldon. Big shout out to Daniel, my son. He'd do anything I asked him to do. As long as I ask him to do 4 or 5 things. Because if I ask him to do 4 or 5 things, he'll forget the first thing. Which all it is a hormone brain. And any of the fellas on here that say, you didn't do that, you are lying. I did it. You did it. We all did. We all were the same. Okay? And you're welcome to call me if you say you didn't. I'll back you up on that. All right. So anyway, he ain't no different than we were. But he works hard. He's a good boy. Big shout out to everybody that's helping. I appreciate you. A buddy of mine, Carlos, came by, checked on me yesterday. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. I don't want to miss nobody. Sharon's driving for me. See her over there, grinning like a little possum. Anyway, let me give you a little update on the house. As I just said, we got our sheetrock sitting in the house. We got the house cleaned out. So as soon as we get that hung, the sheetrock, Sheldon's coming back tomorrow. As soon as we get the sheetrock hung and finished, we'll put the floors in, then we'll put the cabinets in, and we'll do the interior trim. And then we'll get Sandro's guys back over, and they'll paint inside. Hopefully they'll be there the whole time we're doing trim, getting the outside ready to paint and painting outside. So that, man, I'm excited now. I mean, I built a bunch of houses. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but I built a bunch of houses. I built for Timberline Builders back in the day. They're not in business anymore, unfortunately. They're a good group of guys, man. Oh my gosh, I miss them. But we built a bunch of houses, and I'm a little picky. Sharon said I'm a whole lot picky. Maybe I am, but I want it right. I don't give a flip. I don't give a flip. It'll never get done. I want it right. So once we get down to paint the inside, it's probably going a little slower because I guess we're going to start working on the colors now. Because her idea of paint colors, my idea of paint colors, 2 different things, way different. But we'll get it figured out. I want to talk about rehab a little bit. Rehab. Stay in there. If you are rehabbing physically from anything, stay in there. I missed a week and went back last week, and I'm going to tell you, it hurt. It really hurt. And big shout out to my therapist. Her name's Jennifer. She at Allied Rehab in Wake Forest. gonna tell you what, she knew it would hurt me. She just cradled my arm and kind of treated me like, not like a baby, but treated me with kid gloves. I mean, because she knew I was hurt. So big thank you to her, because she could have hurt the heck out of me. I'm gonna tell you, it was hurting already anyway, but she did a great job. Thank you, girl. So point being, it don't matter what it costs. Stay in rehab. Stay in it every week. Work. Don't stop working your rehab. If they tell you to work outside of rehab, work outside of rehab. I told Sharon, I said, you're going to start working my shoulder if we miss any rehab. So, the bad part about Sharon is, I'm gonna tell on myself a little bit. But we was hanging sheetrock on the ceiling in the kitchen in an old house up in Durham. It had been many years ago, and I had Kenny, friend of mine there. He'll be watching the video, I hope. He'll remember. We were sitting there. Kenny and I was holding up a 4x12 sheet on the ceiling, and I told Sharon, I said, put some screws in here, and we won't use to hanging sheetrock. And Kenny said, she couldn't get the screw to go in. He said, my arm's giving out. So I reached over there. I put my head up on one end and reached over as far as I could. I said, can I take a little break? And I was holding up a good chunk of that sheetrock. And she still couldn't get in there. I was getting wild. And I said, give me this drill. And I said, put a screw on it. And I put the screw in. I put about 3 or 4 screws in. I tried to get more Kenny's side than my side so that it would help him. And we got it up there. But I'm going to tell you what. Thank God I got a crew coming to do this one. We ain't putting none on the ceiling. We got tongue groove boards in the ceiling. And we don't want to cover it up. So we're going to leave that up there. But hanging sheetrock ain't no fun. I've done it. And I thought about doing it this time. I told Sharon, I said, hey, if y'all help me pick it up, I'll hold it up one arm and y'all put the screws in it. And she looked at me like I was crazy as everything. Which I guess I am. But hey, I'm willing to do it. I ain't scared of work. That's the one thing nobody can say about me is I'm scared of work, because I ain't. I'll work as long as you want to, as hard as you want to. Well, I would, but now I kind of give out a little bit. But you know, that's part of my rehab is working. Is getting out doing things. Climbing up ladders. Climbing back down ladders. Turn the water on. I mean, just turn the water on with your hand. If something wrong with your hand, turn your water on with your hand. If something wrong with your leg, walk. Do curls. Just do curls with just weight of the leg. That's something I had a real problem with. Is everybody, they were telling me, "Oh, you're doing great. You're real strong." And I look at them like, "What the heck wrong with you?" I sit there and do curls with the whole stack on the machine, and before my stroke. But I had to realize, and this is something I'll have to realize if we're going to the rehab, is we're a little weaker now. And we got to get back to where we can do the whole sack again. I will be back there. And go too. I'm gonna wrap up. Call me if you need me. If you need to talk, let me know. I just want to talk. If you need prayer, tell me. I'll pray for you. Pray with you, pray for you, pray over you, whatever you want me to do. Please like and subscribe on YouTube for me if you will. And please share this video as much as possible, because it may get somebody, it helps. And hopefully we'll be done with job at noon, and I'll do a little bit better videos for y'all. But I appreciate y'all. We love you. Have a good one.